If you want to buy cheap, reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com. Use the code CRUSH, and if you're not familiar with the process, you can contact them on Twitter. Both links will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. It is probably day like 5 of Start Today still being broken, so this is what we're working with. We got Philadelphia. We're doing a 76ers rebuild today under the assumption, because I've done a Sixers rebuild where I re-signed Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler, so I wanted to do it differently this time, and under the assumption that Jimmy Butler may leave. So Tobias Harris, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him just yet, but Jimmy Butler, I think there's more rumors around Jimmy Butler possibly leaving than there is Tobias Harris, and Tobias Harris very well could leave as well, but I'm probably not going to resign Jimmy Butler today, assuming like possibly in real life that he wants to leave, wants to go to New York, Brooklyn, or whatever, wherever he wants to go, Los Angeles, Lakers, or Clippers, wherever he wants to go, and that's what's going to happen. So we're facing Miami in the first round, so let's see if we can beat Miami in the first round. We're up 2-0, up 3-0. Can we win a, okay, 4-0. Philadelphia and Toronto, and then we got Milwaukee and Washington. I think we would have rather have seen Milwaukee in Boston, but definitely. The NBA playoffs, or the NBA regular season, is starting to wrap up, so the playoffs are going to start soon, which I think everybody's excited for the NBA playoffs. The NBA playoffs are always so fun to watch, obviously. We got similar current round against Philly and Milwaukee. We're up 2-0 to start. 2-1. Can we 2-2? 3-2? And we get eliminated in 6 games by Milwaukee, which Milwaukee, you know, ooh, the Blazers, hey, Charles Barkley and Keenan Jet Smith were right. I don't know if they'll win, though, but 2-1, 2-2. Can my Blazers win in the first round? Or not in the first round, the first season? Nah. They lost in 7. I would still be super proud to watch my Blazers make the finals. So, if the Blazers do get the 3rd seed, and they get the first round matchup of facing San Antonio, I could very well see them beating San Antonio. And I think their next match, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure the 3rd seed faces the 2nd seed in the next round, right? I should have checked, because I think the 1 seed faces the 4th seed or the 5th seed. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yes, I think it is. And then, so basically, because the Pelicans went on, they were the 6th seed, went to face the Warriors, who were the 2nd seed last year. So yeah, that's true. So, and then if they had to face Los Angeles or Denver has been very good this year, but I think maybe they could, I don't know, we'll see. But let's go ahead and get into this offseason. We're talking about Philly today, which Philadelphia is a complete unit. The East is going to be interesting to watch playoffs this year, of course. Everybody made some moves at the trade deadline, and it should be fun to watch. So I don't think we're going to have a very high draft pick. Let me go ahead and I have Jimmer Fredette still created on this game, if you guys saw that. I made a Jimmer Fredette video a long time ago. I didn't make him, actually. I think I downloaded him. But we have 4 second-round picks, which that's pretty cool, I guess. But and then 4, and then a first-round pick. So yeah, unfortunately, Start Today is still broken, which is, you know, somewhat annoying. But what can you do? So I'm probably just gonna leave their staff the same. Obviously, we gotta hire a trainer and Sean Lee and head scout and this guy. What about these guys? Sign. And sign. Okay, and then assistant GM, get Davis Moore. Dylan Moore, I'm just kidding. NBA draft. So we got the 28th pick. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and make some draft selections, I guess. So let's see if we can get something good. A diamond in the rough at the 28th pick. I don't know, maybe we'll get something good, guys. So let's see what we got. Cam Johnson, Jackson Hayes, Luka, PJ Washington, Isaiah Roby, Kai Bowman, Jonte Porter. So Dylan McDaniels as well. I might make up for last video, because I remember everybody was commenting down below that Luka Samanic or whatever would have became very good. He would have been like a 76 overall. So since you guys all told me that in the last video, I think I knew that. I just didn't want to get him. I'm going to go with the 2nd round pick too. I'm going to take the first 2nd round pick. I'm going to go ahead and take him. And then Jonte Porter is the other one I wanted. So, yeah, let's go with Jonte Porter. So out of Missouri. So send him to the end, and we get... Let's see who else they signed for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign everyone, Luka and Jonte Porter. Player options, Jimmy Butler declines. Obviously, James Ennis accepts his, and Jonathan Simmons accepts or declines his. And we're gonna decline, or we could have accepted it, but we're gonna decline it. Amir Johnson, not worried about bringing him back. And then, like I said, Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler are the big free agents. For the Sixers, I think I am going to bring back Tobias Harris. I think it makes sense to, so I'm going to do that. But I don't think I'm going to bring back, or I mean, I think I already said that Jimmy Butler. He's probably going to be the title of the video, honestly. He's probably not going to come back. So we're going to run under the assumption he's not coming back. So Mike Scott, Jonathan Simmons, Boban Marjanovic, JJ Redick. We definitely want to bring JJ Redick back. Jimmy Butler, like I said, TJ McConnell. So let's go get Redick and Tobias Harris back for sure. That's my first move because JJ Redick's been very good under the Sixers team. Although he is 35, I still expect him to be pretty darn decent in today's NBA. Still doing his thing out there. So let's make sure we get both of those guys. We get both of them. That's what I wanted. Jimmy Butler, like I said, is going to be walking. But once we get them, we're going to have Ben Simmons, Darius Smith, their first-round pick. Maybe he'll come back really good next year. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Sixers first-round picks are always getting injured. It's just weird how that happens. Joel Embiid and Jonte Porter. Power forward, Jonah Bolden. So we definitely need a starting small forward. Kelly Oubre. We need basically a 3-and-D kind of guy. That's what we need. If only there was a guy named Robert Covington out there that we could still have. Wait, he's gone. He's on. Yeah. I mean, Robert Covington would have been perfect here, I think. Let's go with, I don't know, man. Carmelo. Not Carmelo for 1 year. Carmelo for 1 season. You know what? Why not? Why not? I was kidding. I'm supposed to be realistic, so I'm not gonna do that. Lance Stevens, Fee Mikhailuk. Actually, he probably wouldn't be too bad off the bench. I don't know if I'd want him starting, but he probably wouldn't be a bad bench player. So I mean, let's sign him. Get all these guys back, good shooters, and then let's go out there and see what it's looking like now. So we got Ben Simmons at the point guard, shooting guard, JJ Redick and Darius Smith. Cool with that. Small forwards are not very good. Power forwards, Tobias Harris. So we definitely need some backups. Okay, so Ben Simmons need to back up point guard really bad. Shooting guard position is great. Small forward position is fine. I would rather have a better starting small forward, but Jonah Bolden could be the backup power forward potentially. Like, there's just, we got to get some backups. Point guard, if TJ McConnell's still out here, definitely brings a lot of energy to Philadelphia. So I'm going to re-sign him. Backup centers, though. Brooke Lopez, Nerlens Noel, Zubac, Boban. Yeah, I'm going to sign Boban back. Do that. I'll keep Tobias Harris happy because I know they're friends. They've been traded together like so many damn times. So do we still have some money left? We still have 22.66 million. Holy crap. I thought we, wow. Okay, definitely did not see that coming. I thought we weren't going to have a whole lot of money left after I signed JJ Redick. Well, we do. So who's still out there? Willie Cauley-Stein. Like, no one that's going to help us, basically. We need a small forward bad. No, there was really no one that fit the bill. I guess Kelly Oubre wouldn't have been bad, but I don't know. I see him going back to Phoenix. He's been playing well there. So I could sign Jake Layman, but, you know, not really what I want to do. But so we signed a backup center. We signed a backup point guard. Power forward, we could use a backup power forward, honestly. Markieff Morris or Minu. I'll sign Minu for 2 seasons. He'll be not bad off the bench, so let's do that. And then shooting guards, I think we got our backups, right? Ben Simmons, TJ McConnell, JJ Redick, Darius Smith. Need to find a way to trade for a better small forward. And then I think we should be good. So, sorry, cap table. Maybe we just let Fee Mikhailuk run it this year. I don't really want to do that, but 19.78 million. I mean, like, a guy like Rocco would have been perfect, right? I mean, that would have been perfect. Otto Porter, we got Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward. Oubre went to the Clippers, Grizzlies. Bogdan, Josh Richardson, Jimmy Butler went to the Utah. That would be a nice signing for Utah, but I don't know if he would ever go there. I don't know, man, guys. Like, a guy like Robert Covington, obviously perfect. But there is another guy that's popping up in my head if I could get him, and that is Mr. TJ Warren. I don't know what they'd want for TJ Warren, though, so let's see what they want. They want Jonte Porter and Fee Mikhailuk, which isn't a bad trade at all. Tobias Harris, that is absolutely not happening. So we could either get Jonte Porter and we get DeAnthony Melton in return, and we trade Fee Mikhailuk. I think we're going to do this trade, guys. We need a small forward, a starting small forward. So Jonte Porter, as much as I did want to keep him here, the Suns get a first-round pick and Fee Mikhailuk. or a former first, or he was a second round pick. He should have been, maybe should have been a first rounder. I don't know. Tell me how good Jonte Porter is in real life, because I don't watch college at all. So March Madness is starting soon though, so maybe I should start watching it. Warren, we're gonna go ahead and make that trade all through. So we got our 3-and-D small forward. So like that a lot in this first off season. So hopefully we just made our team a little bit better. Now Jimmy Butler is gone, unfortunately, but it is what it is, right? So now we probably don't have any players into the G League. I'm gonna show you guys a quick 9-man rotation, see what's going on, see what you guys think about it. I think it looks pretty good. Let's see what happens though. D'Anthony Melton, if he potentially could head to the G League and he has another season or contract he has another season under his contract, we'll definitely send him there. So I cannot, dude. Hopefully Start Today gets fixed, because I mean, Start Today, I love using Start Today. I always used it when no one else did, because it would always break at the end of the season. I was not expecting it to break this soon, although I'm not sure even if I, used my little trick. Although it's not really much of a trick, you just turn autosave off. If it simulation still would have crashed, but yeah, that's what's going on with Start Today. Every time you simulate, it crashes. Kind of weird. I don't know what. Hopefully 2K is nice enough to fix it, but they probably won't, because they don't care about my league. They really don't. They don't. I promise you they don't. So I'm gonna give some potential to Zaire Smith as well. And let's see what the 9-man rotation is looking like, boys. They want to start Zaire Smith. I beg to differ with that. I don't like that. So let's go. Ben Simmons, Zaire Smith, TJ Warren, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, JJ Redick, Boban, Jim McConnell, and Minu. So let's send Zaire Smith off the bench for Redick. And Zaire Smith can get some more minutes, but I want JJ Redick starting, because sense to me. And then Zaire Smith is almost off the damn game. Did you see him? I can't even see him, dude. Anyway, let's go ahead and I'm probably gonna send D'Anthony Melton to the G League if I can. I'm assuming it's the end of the season, and hopefully we can be back in the playoffs. At the end of the season, we go 50-32, which isn't too bad. Facing the 6-seeded Atlanta Hawks. So let's go ahead and see what their team's looking, or let's see what the stats are looking like first. 22 points from Joel Embiid and 10.5 rebounds. 2 blocks. Ben Simmons did a thing with 17 and 9 and 8. Tobias Harris with 16. TJ Warren, Boban actually did pretty good as well. So Redick 11 points starting still, and then yeah, so not too bad, not too shabby at all. So facing the Atlanta Hawks, who went 40-42, and their team is looking like this. They have Bojan, which is pretty good. Moutier. Let's see if we can beat the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. We very well should be able to. Then we'll have to face Milwaukee or Brooklyn. We're up 2-0 against Atlanta. Can we please win this series 3-1? I want to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals at least. And we beat the Hawks in 6. And now we're facing the Brooklyn Nets. So that should very well come to fruition, hopefully. Up 1, or not up 1-1. The Nets go up 2-1 on us, 3-1. Am I sleeping on Brooklyn, guys? Did I just sleep on Brooklyn? Because I seriously thought we were going to win that series. Wow. Okay, we got beat. So Nets have D'Lo, Jarrett Allen, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Zion freaking Williamson. That is why I lost, obviously. Jesus. Zion is such a damn cheat code in this game, dude. Such a cheat code. I don't understand it. Nets. And we got Houston. So Brooklyn is about to win a championship. Just because of Zion freaking Williamson. Oh, wow. I spoke too soon. So the Rockets win. So not a whole lot to do, guys. Honestly, this last season, we just got to hope that we don't have to, face Zion again, dude. We just got to hope someone beats them first. Because I don't have any answers to Zion. He's too good. No. I'm going to leave. Let's go ahead and hire this guy. And then our staff should be good. And then for the NBA draft, I don't think we have a whole lot to do. But, at 10th pick from the Thunder. Wow, okay. So we do have a lottery pick here. Which could even make our team even better. So we got to look to do that. Let's go with the 10th pick. TJ Warren. What could that get us? Clarkson, Lou Williams, Moutier, Mohamed Bamba, Spencer Dinwiddie, Steven Adams. 7th pick and Dougie McThunderbuckets, Rudy Gay, Robert Rocco. No, okay. 2 former Sixers, Nerlens Noel and Rocco. We could have got that. So done. So I'm going to go for a big trade here. Hopefully we can get it done. There's a guy named Jimmy Butler that I think would fit perfectly on this team. Kidding. Anyway, LeBron James, Kuzma, Porzingis, Kevin Durant. That'd be impossible to trade for him. I'm trying to think of a good small forward. Rosen, you know, he'd be easy to trade for. I think Paul George, he's probably impossible to trade for. McCollum would be cool, but I'm gonna go with dude, this is not gonna happen, right? This here, okay, so you can have your pick back if you give me Paul George. I'll give you TJ Warren with it as well. Yeah, that was not happening. So TJ Warren and Paul George, that's not gonna happen. So TJ Warren and the 10th pick for Paul George obviously was not gonna happen. So Tatum, who is maybe even a good shooting guard, Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell. We could go for like LeBron. There you go. No, okay. Bradley Beal, Derek Favors from the Wizards. We get a real deal, Bradley Beal. TJ Warren. Complete the process with Beal. No, that's not happening. It's be like a rebuilding package, dude. So let's go. Can I give you Zaire Smith? Luca? I'll give you Luca, this guy too, for Beal. No? 2 second round. All my second round picks for Bradley Beal. Complete the process here, guys. No, they don't want to do it. Alright, so got a little trigger happy there. I was ready to pull the trigger on that trade. So we almost McCollum, I feel like we could probably maybe even land CJ McCollum here to load up. So CJ McCollum, they don't want to do that. About all of our second round picks. All of our picks for McCollum, and I'll even throw in Luca. This guy. No, they don't want to do it. So, I mean, obviously, probably not going to happen. So, let's get out of there. So, let's just jump into the draft and to our pick. We got the 10th pick overall. We could just add a good bench player, I guess. LaMelo Ball, Isaiah Mobley, Isaiah Stewart, Vernon Carey. I'm going to take Vernon Carey Jr. and then call it a day. So, not too bad. Then rookie signing. Like I said, we got Vernon Carey Jr. Manage. We'll bring him back. Lucas Sandwich. Whatever you want to say. I'm just kidding. Qualifying offers Ben Simmons. Definitely want to bring back Ben Simmons. Definitely want to do that. So sorry, cap table negative 8.23 million. James Ennis. We need to resign a lot of these guys, dude. I want to resign Boban as well. So resign. Well, what do we got? So we got Connell, Reddick, Zaire Smith, TJ Warren, Tobias Harris, Jonah Bolden, Aminu. Aminu could play small forward though. That's what he used to play, but Terry Stotts kind of made him a face-up forward. So a defensive-minded 4 wing defender. So let's do that. And then, so like I said, because we have Luka and Jonah Bolden, possibly, and Boban. So we need to just sign Boban and Ben Simmons and call it a day, I think. So give Ben Simmons his contract and Boban, wherever you're at. Sign you back because you're a beast. What do you mean? You're prepared to go to the Grizzlies. You can't leave me. What? I just matched it. What is going on, dude? Dude, if I lose Ben Simmons, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I was about to say, what? Okay. I was like Russell Westbrook in that interview. He was like, what? What are you talking about? Whatever he says, you know what I mean? So, I think that's gonna be the only moves I make this offseason. We're just gonna trust the process. Trust the process. I made that up. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I didn't. But I'm going to simulate the end of the season. Let's trust process and see this team hopefully make a championship run. This last season, Curry wins MVP. Killian Hayes wins Rookie of the Year. Gordon Hayward goes 6th man. Defensive player goes to Anthony Davis. And Most Improved goes to Gordon Hayward as well. So, interesting. And then I'll be a first team. I'm going to go ahead and just skip through those. Not really necessary to look at. 3rd seed facing Toronto in the first round. So if I'm able to beat Toronto here, I think we should have a good championship run. Hopefully. So this is still the team. It's looking pretty good, I think. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat Toronto in the first round, who only won 42 games. We won 49, so I guess we didn't win 7 more. But 2-2, 3-2. Please win in 6. Please don't lose in the first round. My God, dude. 2K is always on. Wow, okay. Wow, dude. So guess that's how this video is going to end, huh? The Angels and Mike Trout are finalizing a 12-year extension worth more than $430 million. I know that's not important to anyone. Maybe if you're a baseball fan. I know who Mike Trout is. I don't watch baseball, but I know he's one of the better players. But the Nuggets are going to beat the Pacers in 5 games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Crush Bulls. I'm saying.